What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Last year I did this little NCAA prediction video. Wasn't going to do the same this year, but there was a Twitter account that did a virtual rundown of the NCAA tournament that got a lot of people talking on there, a lot of conversation going on, and so I'm here today. Last year I did the semifinals and finals, but today I'm being joined with my fellow quarantine friend Ben. So to do both the semifinals and finals would be a little too long of a video, so trim it down. We're just doing finals here today. So starting right off here at 125, I'm going to take the Iowa Hawkeye Spencer Lee in the Hodge Trophy finals versus another Hodge Trophy finalist, Pat Glory, in the finals. And then, Ben, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go Spencer Lee versus Pat Glory here. I think Pat Glory is good enough to make it to the finals, but it's Spencer Lee. Last I checked a few hours ago, he's destroying everyone in the Hodge voting, and I don't think anyone's stopping him, so Spencer Lee will win easily there.
Yeah, I think that Spencer comes out on top of Pat Glory again. Rolling right on into the mess that is 133. Four of the top seeds all wrestled at the Big Ten tournament that I was recently at, and some crazy matches. But I'm looking at one man right now here in particular, Big Ten finalist, Rowan Bravo Young out of Penn State. All-American last year. Believe he beat Mickey Philippi in the blood round. And I'm thinking that he has the tools to put it all together and complete the match versus Sebastian Rivera this time around. And then the bottom half, I would take DeSanto to knock off Chaz Tucker in the quarters. But I think Seth Gross just has it all figured out versus DeSanto. I think nothing would have denied him of being in the finals. I think that he senior season, he's going to cap it off with a W, and I believe that he would have came out on top over Rowan Bravo Young in the finals.
Yeah, so just like last year, 133 is an absolutely crazy weight class. So many fire plugs. If you look at the whole bracket, like Sammy Alvarez, like Rich Lovett. But I'm gonna go with 1 and 2, Rivera and Gross in the finals. There'll be some great quarters and semis matches. But I'm gonna say Seth Gross is just too smart of a wrestler, too savvy of a wrestler, and I think he's going to come out on top over Rivera to end his senior year for the title.
All right. Moving on to 141 now. Luke Pletcher is your 1 seed with Nick Lee being the 2 seed. They faced twice this year, split both the matches, both great matches. You look at other people in this bracket: Dom Demas, Ian Parker, Real Woods, Max Murin, Chad Red, just all up and down another stacked weight class. But here I would take Luke Pletcher to come out on top of the top half of the bracket. And then on the bottom half of the bracket, I am going to take Stanford's Real Woods. I think that he's a great competitor, amazing wrestler, and I think that he would shock a lot of people if he would have been given the chance to face off against Nick Lee in the semis, and I think he would have been able to make the finals, Ben.
But yeah, so I got Pletcher making the finals pretty easily. Ian Parker's the 4 seed, Dom Demas. I believe he wrestled Demas in one-handedly during the year. I don't think he'll have a problem there. And yeah, like Real Woods, he's tough. He has 1 loss on the year, and it was in sudden victory to Pletcher. And Pletcher and Lee 1-1 against each other. Go figure. So, but I think Nick Lee is going to get it done against Real Woods here. So you got Pletcher and Lee. Rubber match. I'm going to go with Nick Lee. We'll get it done here. I just have a feeling he might be a little better.
All right, okay. And then I would have to go with Luke Pletcher to come out of another wild match, maybe another sudden victory match against Real Woods in the finals. And that would have been fun to watch play out there. So moving on to 149, we have the 1 seed Pat Lugo of Iowa, 2 seed Austin O'Connor, UNC. Look elsewhere in the bracket: Brock Muller, the 4 seed out of Missouri, Sammy Sasso, 3 seed Ohio State. You have somebody like a Matt Kolodzik at the 6 seed there from Princeton, Brayden Lee at the 7. Boo Llewellyn at the 5 seed, just hammers up and down all over this weight class again. Obviously, it's a national tournament; you're going to get those weight classes. But from here, I'd probably see a Brock Muller, Pat Lugo semifinal, coming out of the bottom half, wouldn't be surprised to see to have seen Matt Kolodzik knock off Sammy Sasso in the quarters. I think Kolodzik, is took off the red shirt midway through the season, and I think that he would have been in the semis versus Austin O'Connor, and then from there I would have said Kolodzik over Austin O'Connor, Kolodzik over Austin O'Connor, and Pat Lugo in the finals. I think Kolodzik would have beat Pat Lugo in the finals. And, what do you think, Ben?
Yeah, so I think Lugo is really solid. He has the one loss to Sasso that he avenged in the Big Ten finals. So I think Lugo will be in the finals here and on that top half. This bottom half is crazy. That 3-6 match in the quarter, Sasso and Kolodzik, I think it'll be great. It can go either way, but I'm going to go with Sasso there. And even that 7-2 match, Brayton Lee and O'Connor could be amazing. So I'm going to go with Sasso making out of that battlefield on the bottom half. So it'll be a Pat Lugo, Sammy Sasso rubber match in the finals. And I'm going to go with Pat Lugo winning it to end his senior year with a national title.
All right. Yeah, I was hesitant on. I stopped there for a second because I was gonna say Kolodzik over Brayton Lee. I think that Brayton Lee Austin O'Connor match would have been fire to see. Moving on to 157, we have Ryan Deacon, the 1 seed, bottom half to Hayden Hidley with the 2 seed, David Carr with the 3, and Jesse Delvecchia with the 4. And Ryan Deacon is a massive human being. I don't understand how he even makes 157, and it is amazing to me that he made 149 not that long ago. But I think Ryan Deacon has just looked really solid all season. I don't think he has a problem with anybody in the top half. I think he makes it to the finals. I think he would have made it to the finals with ease. And then the bottom half, you got Kendall Coleman, David Carr's quarterfinals would have been fire. And then, I would have liked to have seen, David Carr probably come out of that, and then his match versus Hayden Hidley, and I would have said give me Carr to beat Hayden Hidley, and then Ryan Deacon over David Carr in the finals. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah, so Deacon is just huge, and he's been lights out this whole year. That Ja'Cory Teamer and Caleb Young match, that could be fun. That could be fun. Because Ja'Cory will make wrestling happen. But yeah, definitely Deacon coming out of the top, making the finals. Yeah, David Carr versus Hidley in the semis is going to be amazing. Like, David Carr is so much fun to watch wrestle. And we all saw that Hayden Hidley infamous match with Jason Nolf. But yeah, I'm going to go with Hidley in the finals here. But just watching Ryan Deacon all year, I don't think anybody's stopping him. So I'm going to go with Ryan Deacon over Hayden Hidley.
All right. Moving on to 165 now. Alex Marinelli over Vincenzo Joseph in the finals. Okay, we don't need to talk about anything else. What do you got?
Yeah, Evan Wick is the 8 seed. So Marinelli and Wick will go down in the quarters, but I don't think Marinelli's going to lose that match. He'll be fine against Travis Whitlake. And yeah, it'll be Cenzo in the bottom half. I'm going to go with Marinelli over Cenzo in a high-scoring, very close match.
Yeah, I would have expected nothing more than another Marinelli-Cenzo match. I know people will say Marinelli's had his struggles at the NCAA tournament, but I don't think we're going to be denied that in Vincenzo Joseph's last tournament. So, moving on to 174 now. We have Mark Hall as the 1 seed, Michael Kemmerer down at the 2, Cutler 3 seed, Dylan Leidy with the 4. This is another weight class where I would say I would call to see scratch again. Mark Hall versus Michael Kemmerer in the finals, and then I think that Mark Hall, Michael Kemmerer got the better of him in the dual meet this year, and then I think that Mark Hall, Michael Kemmerer got the better of him in the dual meet this year, but then, you saw Mark Hall kind of figure things out at Big Tens. I think we see another good match, another close match, but I would say Mark Hall to get the job done.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good wrestlers in this weight class, but it's going to be Kemmerer versus Hall in the finals. I don't think anyone else is going to stop that. And yeah, like you said, they're 1-1. Kemmerer got the huge upset win in the duel. And then, Mark Hall is a smart wrestler. He made adjustments at Big Ten, and he was solid the whole match. He got a solid win, and I don't think Mark Hall is going to lose. He lost to Zahid last year. I don't think he's going to lose. I'm going to go with Mark Hall over Kemmerer.
Now up to 184, we got Luan as the 1 seed from UNI. Down at the 2 seed, Hunter Bowen, another tough wrestler from Virginia Tech. We got Aaron Brooks, the 3, Dupre, the 4, Hiley, the 5, Caffey, the 6, Abe Assad sitting at 11, who had a great match with Caffey. They'd meet in the round of 16. But I'm going to take Luan to be in the finals. And I would say that Aaron Brooks continues his great run that he's been having, Big Ten champ. That he would also be in the finals, and then give me Luan over Aaron Brooks in the finals. What do you got, Ben?
Yeah, so this weight class is pretty tough. Luan at the 1, Hunter Bowen at the 2. Aaron Brooks has been solid as a freshman. And at the 11, Abe Assad, he could surprise a lot of people. He had a tight loss to Brooks in the duel during the year. Hidley at the 5 is solid. Dupre. So I'm going to go with Dupre is going to upset Luan in the semis. And he'll be opposite Aaron Brooks in the finals. And I'm going to go with Aaron Brooks getting a very tight win over Lou Dupre.
Up here at 197 now, the 1 seed Colin Moore out of Ohio State, 3-time Big Ten champ. And without even looking at the bottom half of the bracket, Colin Moore is going to get through, would have gotten through to the finals, and I think he would have gotten it done finally in his last year. But in the finals, I wouldn't have been surprised to see Eric Schultz out of Nebraska to be in the finals against him. Christian Bruner, who's also really tough from Purdue. Noah Adams at the 2 seed. But the tough thing with Noah Adams, you don't really see West Virginia, wrestle that much out of conference this year, and I would have to have said Colin Moore in the finals over Eric Schultz from Nebraska.
So for 97, Colin Moore is going to be in the finals, but that top half of the bracket, everybody else is still very competitive. There are a lot of fire plugs in there. Pat Bruckey is your 8 seed. He is very good. You got Jacob Warner at the 5, solid all year. Shakur Rashida is a 21 seed. Now, we don't really know how healthy he is, but as you guys have seen, he can lock you up in a cradle at any second. Darmstadt at the 4. If he was on the bottom half, I'd have him in the finals.
Same here.
I think I think Darmstadt's the second best wrestler in the weight class. But I'm gonna go Eric Schultz coming out of the bottom versus Colin Moore, and Colin Moore will have no problem here.
Last but not least, we have 285 here. I think this one goes chalk again. I think we would have seen Gable versus Paris in the finals. I don't think anything would have stopped those two from meeting up again. This was a hyped up match for the Big Ten finals, and we saw Gable really just look strong and just come away on top of that match. I don't see anything happening differently again. I think that Gable, upset with 3rd last year. I think he was disappointed with that, and I think that he would have came out on top in his home state, Minnesota, and gotten the win over Paris in the finals. Yeah,
so I would have loved to see Anthony Cassar back this year. It sucks that he got injured, but Gable on top at the 1 seed. He's going to be in the finals. There's no one stopping him on the top half. He won't even have a competitive match. Tony Cassiope at the 3 seed, Paris at the 2. They wrestled during the year, and I believe Paris pinned Tony Cassiope.
Yes, he did.
So whether he pins him or not, again, doesn't really matter. It's going to be Paris in the finals. And I think Gable will get another. I don't think he'll put up bonus points, but it won't be close. Gable will be the champ.
Yeah, and all in all, I think that this would have been a fun and exciting championship to watch. I think a lot of weight classes would have been nuts, like a 41, or a 84, 33, but it's just unfortunate that it didn't go down. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Leave your comments down below. If you guys have any different predictions, and yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye.